the moment right there. Again, just a little jump.
Yo. CODNEXT, baby. I can't mix it. We got it. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's not his dog.
Let's
You
go.
don't want to pet that dog. Oh my gosh. So, with that too, kind of like some of the
Let's go,
cards,
baby.
Right? Support offensive. You can gain bonus streaks. So maybe in pubs you want to do that.
Indeed, okay. So that completes our first instance of Blackheart. Up next, a deep dive on all things new Black Ops 7 map regarding. We'll be right back. More Call of Duty coming up after the break.
Yo, let's go. Let's go.
AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty.
Let's go.
Herman Miller. Check out the latest
Yo, let's go.
colorways at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Xfinity customers get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to claim your code today. You're invited to the Little Caesars.
Oh, Little Caesars Black Ops 7. Okay, let's go. Chat, let's go. Let's
Accept and
go.
complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle.
Okay.
Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty challenge today.
Hey, I tried to.
Welcome back. We are very excited.
I'm excited, boy. Let's go, baby. CODNEXT.
The Treyarch team, Miles Leslie, Associate Creative Director, and Brittany Perillo, Senior Producer. Guys, welcome to the Omni Room.
We made it. Let's go. And we just had our very first look at one of our multiplayer maps in action. That was Blackheart. But Brittany, that's just a taste. So what can we expect on launch maps?
Yeah, we've got maps. We've got.
All right, what kind of maps? You better be good maps.
Launch. 16 are 66 maps. Out of that, 13 are brand new, and we've got 3 Black Ops 2 returning favorites. We've also got 2 skirmish maps for our 20v20 mode that take place in Avalon. It's really a
Okay,
variety of
look at all the maps, guys.
maps.
Oh, they show the maps. They showing the maps, baby.
Awesome. What a map portfolio for launch.
Let's
Now
go.
let's take a closer look at these launch maps.
Yeah, we got
Let's
Colossus
go.
here. So this is a BO2 callback. It's falling into the ocean. This map is super fun, looks amazing. Next is Den, Japanese castle that's been taken over by 2035 technology. Also a lot of fun with some wall jumps on the roofs there on the side.
And
Wow.
we've got Express, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Watch out for that train.
Express-
We're
oh,
now
oh,
in
that look like a
Tokyo,
familiar-
so it's looking really
Hot-
cool.
they bringing Hot Jet back?
One now set in the Tokyo Bay.
Check, they bringing Hot Jet.
Classic.
That's a that is classic. That looks familiar.
Is David Mason's childhood home, which is awesome. You could
Yeah, that's an old map too as well. That's from Black Ops 2.
Under the Aurora Borealis in Alaska. It looks amazing. It's got some technology.
That's what that reminds me of.
Smashing into it, really fun. Paranoia. This map.
That's a new map.
You talk about Black Ops. We're leaning into the mind bending. We're in
Let's
David
go.
Mason's mind, and you need to escape the nightmare here, which is a lot of fun. Looks great. Plays super frenetic and fun.
And we got Raid. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Oh, Raid. Yeah, that's an old map. Dang, I love that map. Raid.
Competitive favorite map is
Yeah.
back.
Black Ops 2.
So
This
excited.
was a lot of fun retrieval. You're in the Alaskan wilderness, and actually, if you run through the snow, you leave behind footprints. So it's pretty cool to try to track some players through that.
That's right. Scar's next, and this is another Alaskan town, but we kind of smashed it where this town's been taken over by technology. Collateral damage. Flagship is an awesome callback. USS Obama from BO2 now being decommissioned. Fight through it. Sparks are falling on you. Robots around you. It's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of variety too, but with beta this week, you know, we need to take a look at what we're playing. We need the tips from you guys, so let's take a look at the maps coming to beta.
Yeah, we've got 6 multiplayer maps available in the beta. All that you're going to be seeing today, watching the.
They don't want to see. That's the beta.
Yeah, it's really exciting. First up is
Blackheart? Blackheart look like a good map.
Human testing site. People in tubes are going to fight around, use it as cover. Very frenetic, very fun. Lots of cool overwatches, my side versus your side gameplay there. Blackheart, which you've seen, of course, this Avalon offshore oil rig. Ties to the campaign. It's got a rotating center and some really unique wall jump opportunities.
We've
Careful with the wall
got the
jump.
Forge here, R&D facility, cutting edge technology on display, and you've got some cool dynamic cover in the middle
Okay.
here.
All right, let's go.
exposure set in Australia. We've got some really vibrant colors, some cool wall jump opportunities up in that rotating container. You get some cool power positions right in the middle there.
Imprint is a 3D printing facility that's actually making technology of war. You get to step through the whole process of doing it, and it's got a moving platform in the center of the map.
And you
Wow.
got Machine. It's gorgeous, vibrant colors here right in urban Tokyo, and you got that crash site in the center, some really cool jumping in the center, and really awesome landmarks.
Pretty awesome landmarks. Everything looks fantastic. The color palettes, everything.
Got all the landmarks.
All the landmarks, and I've played a few, and they are very, very fun indeed. Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful.
Let's talk about how they play, though. I mean, how did you guys come to, the approach for designing these maps?
Yeah, so we've got our classic 3
Oh, like the same people from
style for Treyarch, clear definition, good path clarity, and really controlling those lines of sight.
Let's
You can
go.
see all of those spaces crafted for wall jump. You can get to traverse places faster without mantling, getting some really cool power positions, and there's a few must jumps that we use sparingly, but
A must jump, you say?
a must jump. But we really wanted to make it look like anything that feels like you can jump on it, you
Yeah.
can. So have some fun.
Totally intuitive.
Yeah, and I've worked on every single Black Ops, and when you talk about the classic feel, like Brittany talked about, these maps have it across the board. Of course, they're bringing something new with Black Ops 7, but for me, an old timer, there's a lot to love
Yeah,
there. And
come on,
they
you're
stand
an OG.
right next to the classic maps as well. So Raid, forget Raid, you got some new maps now.
We got new maps. Let's go.
But we got some new ones now.
I also know, you said it before, but the landmarks, like, I know Brittany's a shot caller, so I know those call-outs are going to be on point in these
Always.
maps. But Miles, visually, we have a ton of variety in terms of settings, in terms of looks.
New designs?
How did you guys think about that?
Yeah, for us at the portfolio level, we wanted to make sure we had that variety. That's what Black Ops is. You're globe-trotting, you're going everywhere. We're in Avalon, we're in Alaska.
Okay,
We're going
let's
to
go,
Japan,
let's go.
deep into it. We're going into the mine. Only the things Black Ops could do, we're delivering that. Lots of unique gameplay, as you saw, lots of unique visuals, and all the landmarks.
And we got more gameplay to get to. Casters, over to you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Shift back with Dream Crazy again. And as you see behind us, everyone's locked in. We couldn't even bother to try to talk to anybody. They're all locked into their streams, ready to go. And we're going to take a look at our second map here coming up, The Forge. As you heard, research and design base, but the real interesting thing about it is that dynamic center. The walls rotating around and pivoting, making that a very interesting battleground as we raise up into The Forge.
The Forge, and also, too, two wings connected by covered hallways. It's just a lot of variety built on the harbor in Japan. And yeah, I'd love to see a bright and colorful map hold shift. But those walls, again, for every single map, it's not too much, right? But just a little, center point where it just can change the, situation.
Yeah, absolutely the case. Well, we'll take a look at it. This is another one of those maps, and Brittany had talked about this. Taking the ability of wall jumping to stop yourself from mantling and getting to those higher grounds faster. I will say this is one of the maps that I got a chance to play.
I want that map,
I
boy.
feel the benefit of bouncing off of things to avoid
Yo.
that mantling mechanic and that animation.
Yo.
To fight a little bit faster. That mixed with dexterity or ability.
The fast pace look like, yo,
dang. Really does
That joint look
make
fast.
elevation and that high ground battle a little bit more, I would say, feasible for those that find themselves on the low ground.
Chad, that joint look
I love that you
fast,
say that
boy.
because it really just tests the player to kind of.
I kinda like that.
Do you want to cover versus mobility type of mindset, right?
Yeah.
Moving around this map though, you can see here Rose just utilizing again that M8A1, and for AR players for these kind of spaces, for those power positions, it's really useful to climb up in those high ground.
I like.
High ground and
Yeah.
slap it down on the mat.
I think the other thing that's really interesting, and I did see kind of looking over the shoulder TP yesterday when he was doing his test, you see a couple of spots where you have like this natural built-in heady, as we call it, where you get like that competitive edge where you're just barely over a piece of that center kind of obstacle terrain. But your ability to
Yo, is those codes? Chat, did I like code? Oh, beta codes. Chat. Beta codes.
Because you can just bounce up over, get a better look at the player behind that cover.
Oh, they dropping beta codes.
So
I can't even put it
it's
in.
interesting to see some more experienced
Chat,
players
beta
utilize
codes.
that mechanic to make fights that feel, inadvantageous, a little bit more neutral.
Dang.
Love that. Love
They
that.
dropped beta codes, chat.
Here too, utilizing the Scout Pulse. Scout Pulse got a little information there, but hey, shout out to Elgato, Share the Wins, the official creator gear for Call of Duty Next. Thank you so much for supplying us with all of your gear.
And this is one map I will say you kind of see a couple of players will re-identify the usage of doors, which is something that the devs have really kind of put a lot of focus into. The more automatic style, something we saw a lot of more in like Black Ops 4, things of that nature, where you don't just get those single doors that you have to pop and burst open. Now you've got these more automatic style doors that you can shoot.
Makes it more real. Make it more realistic. The double doors. Okay. Ooh.
That's another one of those things.
Is that like an AK? Chat, don't that look like an AK he used? Oh, that's a P. Yo, I like that gun. He switched up.
The doors. That was quite annoying.
He cooking.
Automatically kind of opening up for you as you walk upon them. But here on the forge, you're going up top. You see Deus Amir kind of controlling this lobby observation area, being very comfortable, full strength, also just kind of flying around the map with these specialists. We'd love to see him. He's utilizing the Enforcer specialist, just allowing extra health regen and also movement speed.
Another thing that, kind of I wanted to turn your attention to as an audience member, those that are, more familiar and kind of
now that boy cooking
underneath their belt a little bit faster, you'll notice that there is a bit of that buttery slide movement that I was about to say. Like, we're used to seeing it from just a static jump into slide. You can get that same momentum little boost off of a wall jump. So, that's another opportunity to kind of build on the movement that's already existed. And if you're looking to dominate every game, make sure you check out Origin, the official gaming PC and gaming laptop for Call of Duty. Whether you're at home,
yo, that map look big though, don't it? Chat, don't that map look big?
In there, gaming, grinding, gunning.
That map look big.
He's not even using his streaks. He just wants to, at this point, maybe get a nuke.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Jay
trying to be first to get a nuke. I know he is. He trying to be first to get a nuke in the game. Oh, they playing domination.
Sprint speed, movement speed, getting those indicators, letting him know he still has his perks.
Yeah, it's just another one of those things too that the indication.
There's no need to use it. He haven't died yet.
It used to grow. I noticed this yesterday. You start to see like who is targeting you, who did damage to you. A little bit of a boost now because you also see what you've been affected by, whether it's a UAV or a recon pulse. It's just really cool. There's no shortage of information on the game. So whether you're somebody who has experienced in Call of Duty or looking to jump back into it or play it for the first time, you're never really amiss from knowing what's happening on the map.
Oh, he messed up. Check the AI. They look that little U. It look like Black Ops. It look like Black Ops 2. The way the guns and stuff set up. That's what it looks reminds me of.
That's where maybe how do you take him down? Someone who has Enforcer, maybe that, and I love that you mentioned that.
That don't look good.
So good for like countering, streaks, perks, countering equipment, and we love to see that. So maybe utilizing if you're the enemy team, right? Like maybe recon, right? You can see when you spawn up, you can see the direction of where players are coming from. Yep. Utilizing other perks, classes to counter a player like this that you can just literally flying around the map.
Well, we got a little bit of a comeback effort here from Amir's team. Up and over. Another look at how you can utilize the movement to break cameras and give yourself an advantage in a gunfight you might not expect. Amir's happy to exclaim about that feeling. Difficult battle again in that modular middle center. As we take a look at Drop, another partner of Call of Duty Next. Customize your typing, the official keycaps for Call of Duty. If you're looking to customize your keyboard, look no further than Drop.
All right. Affected by tracker, ADS on no ping. So you can kind of see, again, a little bit more of that recon being able to stop Deus Amir here. But, of course, domination, a typical mode that we've seen in Call of Duty for so long, getting displayed here on the Forge, as this is a really fun map. Just again, kind of utilizing rotating cover, wing-to-wing transitions is what we see Deus Amir doing. A lot of that cover versus mobility.
Yeah.
He's really utilizing mobility.
Yeah, this is an interesting map, I think, again, just to kind of highlight and showcase. Whoa!
Whoa!
What's happening over here? Whoa, we can't go down.
Hey!
Whoa!
This is not tactical play here.
Oh, okay, there it is. We'll finish off on the body shield, still a part of Call of Duty. I know that was one of those things that we saw a lot of comedy in as it was incepted the last couple of years, and Amir is happy to say, shut your mouth, I'm at the top of the leaderboard. The game's looking incredible. Players are loving it, but let's take a look to see exactly how much the players are liking as we throw things down to Lottie from a From the Seat player check-in brought to you by Herman Miller.
Thank you so much, Shift. Hello, Zin. I know I'm totally interfering with your gameplay here on Black Ops 7. I have to ask you, though, early days, all right, coming into CODNEXT. I have to ask you, what is your favorite map so far?
Favorite map?
What's your favorite map, buddy?
Probably Toshin.
I like the Japanese vibe. I haven't been to Japan yet, so it's the closest thing I got. And so far, it's very, very vibrant. All the maps are very vibrant, which I think is very good. They're a ton of fun. But Toshin, I think, is my favorite right now.
All right, love to hear that. Now, we have a room filled with epic creators, of course, one being yourself. But if you had to 1v1 everyone in this room, are you coming out on top?
Who would I play, or
would you come out on top if you 1v1 everyone in this room?
Yeah, it's a guarantee. Hex might be difficult, Duke Dennis might be difficult, but everyone else I think I can handle.
All right, and who would your hardest competition be in this room?
Hardest competition in this room? Probably Hitch. Right.
Really? He's got the gunny like that?
Right, Hitch.
That's not a friendship thing.
Sorry?
That's not a friendship thing, huh?
No, not at all.
Okay, not at all. And how? He's just really good. I'd love to hear that. How are you finding Black Ops 7 so far? Are you loving it?
Yeah, I am loving it. I'm not sure what we're allowed to say, but they showed us a lot of cool stuff that I think everyone should be really excited for. Like for me, maps is the most important, and so far I'm loving what I'm seeing. The M8's a ton of fun to use, right? Very nostalgic, and I feel like it's actually very well balanced. SMGs are fun. I love the wall bounce too. It adds for some, playing against Shotzi might be a little difficult, but it's fun.
Zin, thank you so much. You're such a good sport. Back to the game, back to the lab. Thank you very much, Zin. That has been your From the Seat player check-in brought to you by Herman Miller.
Lottie, thanks so much. Zinni doing maybe a little bit of, a little green wall service right there. But it does look like they're enjoying the game, and I will say, again, talking to players of all sorts and kinds, they are really, really loving it. And by the way, every single player here at CODNEXT are currently sitting, or should I say lounging, in Herman Miller chairs. Herman Miller is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty Next. And Ellen, you got more about the sweepstakes.
I mean, yes, you at home can enter for a chance to win custom Herman Miller chairs by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and using the hashtags on your screen. Go get yourself into one of them. They are comfortable. But we're going to go to a short break. But when we return, more Black Ops 7 action.
Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty. Unleash the beast with Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Call of Duty.
I'm here with Paolo's senior game designer here at Treyarch. So we're going to be talking about weapons today. I don't know where we even start. What have you got in store this year for us with Black Ops 7?
The big focus for us this year is just weapon variety. Most of them are brand new to the franchise, which is really exciting, and we've been able to pack a ton of unique gameplay into our launch portfolio because of that. I think one great example would be a new shotgun. It's called the M10 Breacher. It's a pump action, but it's got a twist. If you hold down the trigger, you'll charge it up, reduce its spread, and then can fire and release and land some of those mid-range shots with a little bit more accuracy. And then obviously, heard a lot about classic Black Ops 2 weapons returning. Peacekeeper and M8A1, I think, are two great examples of our weapon goals. The Peacekeeper blurs the lines between AR and SMG, and the M8A1 obviously has its 4-round burst. Still extremely lethal, I will say. And now with Gunsmith, you can kind of build it in different ways too, which is really exciting.
It sounds like there is a lot of variety, and variety seems to be this word that we keep coming back to with Black Ops 7.
Variety is a big focus for us, and the 2035 setting has really helped us kind of push the gameplay in a lot of creative and unique ways. And obviously the weapons look amazing as well. The aesthetic is really this cool marriage of sleek and tech, but still grounded. The way we balance weapons, we've been able to kind of push the characteristics of each weapon to further extremes and still find creative ways to balance that, keep them in check.
Can we talk about Gunsmith? Are there any big changes there?
We've seen a lot of feedback from players that they want more build variety. And we're targeting that in a few different ways. At the core, though, we're making sure that you can modify some of the key stats that people really care about across multiple attachment slots. Or if you are more interested in just a good balanced build, there's going to be different ways of achieving that.
That's the game now. What can we expect post-launch?
We want to keep this momentum going into post-launch. So on the weapons front, more iconic, classic Black Ops 2 weapons returning, but a lot of attention to bringing more brand new weapons to the franchise as well. On the attachment side, we're really excited for the return of attachment rewards and weekly challenges. And most of those are going to be for a specific weapon. They're going to totally change the way you play with that weapon, sometimes in absolutely wild ways that no one I think will expect. But then we're also making sure to bring global attachments each season that are going to be able to go on most, if not all, weapons in the game.
Pablo, there seems to be a lot to get through once we got our hands on BO7. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, let's dive in.
Can't wait. But for now, it's back to next.
Thank you, Miles. That was Pablo Ortiz talking weapons. As we just saw, there are so many ways to customize your playstyle in Black Ops 7. We're back with Matt and Yale, but guys, hold on. We've talked weapons, but let's take a look for ourselves.
Pablo already walked us through some of these weapons, but Yale, we're in the armory now. What are you most looking forward to playing with in the beta?
There's so many great guns, but for me, probably the Dravik 45.
That's mine. That's my pick.
We had a bunch of pros out, and they all played, and they definitely gravitated towards that one.
Yeah.
It kind of validated one of my favorite weapons. The M10 Breacher is awesome if you're rolling shotguns. Also just the weapon prestige system, all the attachment stuff that we're doing, prestige attachments. Just so many ways to customize. It's great.
Yeah, and speaking of what's coming to beta, Matt, let's talk about Overclock. This is a massive innovation coming to multiplayer in Black Ops 7. How's it all going to work?
So Overclocks we're very excited about, and it really all came back to how do we let players tailor towards their playstyle a bit more, give them more agency. So with Overclocks, every piece of content throughout lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, and score streaks, you will eventually unlock 2 Overclocks. Those are modifications to those things, which you can then apply one of those overclocks of your choosing. It adds a ton of depth to your loadout, and that's what we're really trying to do in Black Ops 7.
Yeah, like bonuses, getting those bonuses.
Bonuses, yeah, stat bonuses, functionality changes, some really fun stuff.
Some of them are crazy and awesome, and I cannot wait to use them.
I can't wait either. Yale, have you got any favorites?
Probably point turret. The fact that you can stick it on walls with one of the overclocks, it just makes it slightly more tactical to use. And then the Rhino's awesome. Like, it is a beast and
even the
super
stimmy.
powerful.
Yeah, like even things, maybe undersung, you get to that extra
little ways to
extra
tweak.
buff.
It's just nice that it's everywhere. Experience really matters, and you unlock.
It feels like every single thing I'm playing with in this game has almost got its own progression system. It's so impressive, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to play with camo, with smoke grenades. They've got different versions now, and of course, all the streaks. It's so fun.
Matt, do you have a favorite overclock?
I don't have a single favorite. Yale just mentioned the stem. You mentioned the stem. It is fun because you get to go back to kind of some familiar stuff. If I had to pick one, it's got to be the dog.
Of course.
And when he's on my team, he is a very good boy.
If he's not on your team,
he's a bad boy.
He's actually
What?
I have a little bit of a surprise for you.
Well, you never said you were on the
Because we
streets.
have a visitor.
Spawns flipped, and he's back.
Fortunately, he's on our team, so he's being a very good boy right now.
Which overclock does he? Oh, okay. He's got the sentry mode overclock, so he's gonna hunker down a little bit.
And we did confirm.
Yeah, you can't
to
pet the dog.
reenact the MV trailer.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. To be able to pet the dog, you have to have the sentry mode overclock.
Oh, bonus!
So, you've unlocked that one, and you've applied it.
That's great.
Yeah.
What is it? Are they capturing B?
Down by the railroad tracks?
They're capturing B down by the railroad.
Go get him!
Go get him, boy!
Go get him! Go get him!
Go get him, boy! Go keep my spree going.
Oh my gosh,
we love
he's
him.
been
We
the
love
star
him.
of the
We love
show at Next, but I will say he runs quickly, and so
He
be
does, yeah.
prepared for that
And
if you have one coming after you.
DAWG.
Yes.
Just
Dog.
Don't get it wrong.
Dog.
Yeah.
It's a dog.
Something we're also really excited about is the Specialist wildcard.
That's right.
Now, this is not going to be in beta, but it is in at launch. Tell us about it.
So it's the first time a Black Ops game has ever had Specialist. It is a wild card because it is a Black Ops game. We love our wild cards.
Yeah, we do.
So if you give up your score streaks, which some of us, I know we've talked, Stephanie, you have some difficulties attaining score streaks sometimes.
Don't you?
You said it. Your words, not mine. But
There's
if you are one of
perks
those,
for that, okay?
yeah, there are perks for that. So if you take the wild card, you will be able to pick 3 additional perks. So for a total of 6, you earn those 3 additional ones at 200, 400, and 600 score. And then if you are good enough, which we all are, at 1200 score, at 1200 score, you will earn all of the perks in the game, except for tax sprint. We got some feedback. We've heard a lot of feedback already. We're quick to adjust, so you will earn every perk in the game minus tax sprint if
That's
you get
out. Yeah. Awesome.
at 1200 score.
Dang, real super soldier vibes.
Gonna be
Absolutely.
very fun.
I can't wait, can't wait. Well, also last week I got to stop by Treyarch and get all the intel on some of the innovations coming to player customization. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Alvin, the game designer at Treyarch here on Black Ops 7. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
I'm excited to get my hands on the game. I'm very excited to see how I can customize my playstyle, which feels like more than ever in Black Ops 7. But the number one change I'm most interested in is the overclock system. Can you explain the philosophy behind that?
It's all about adding more interesting choices and meaningful choices that adjust gameplay.
Okay, gameplay.
So overclocks are upgrades that you can unlock
I'm missing
over
all the
time
X.
as you use a piece of equipment or a field upgrade or a score streak.
Ooh.
Eventually you'll unlock 2 and then you can choose one of them to equip. So it gives you options, maybe based on a mode you want to use this, but based on a different mode you want to use that. One of my favorite examples is the new dog score streak.
Oh, what? They gonna have the dog in? Oh no, not this. Chat, not this.
Another change that's been made. So Black Ops 6, we had the combat specialties, which was equipping 3 perks of the same type gives me a bonus, which was great. I had a lot of fun. How is that changing in Black Ops 7?
Wow.
We really wanted to expand on that system in Black Ops 7. You know, players seemed to like the system, but maybe felt it was a little bit too limiting. And so with hybrid combat specialties in Black Ops 7, you can experiment with playstyles, and you can mix and match. So as an example, say
No way.
offensive and stealth perks. Now you can equip any mixture of those. Boom, you're going to get a cool new hybrid bonus tied to those things.
Staying on perks, there is a big addition to the game for the first time in Black Ops history, the Specialist Wildcard. What is the Specialist Wildcard?
We were just talking about perks. We got a lot of cool new perks. Why not let players play with all of them? And what this lets you do is earn extra perks instead of your score streak. So you equip this to your loadout, you add more perks, and then you earn those on score. And then eventually, if you earn enough score, you can get all the perks.
Thank you so much. There are so many choices to be made now as a player. My playstyle, truly, I'm going to go deep in that beta. I cannot wait, mate.
Really
I
excited.
can't wait.
See
I
you
can't
in
wait
the
for
beta.
that. All
Thanks,
right.
Alvin. Back to the guys in next.
CODNEXT.
Shift back with Dream Crazy. So awesome to hear what's new for loadouts, whether you're looking at it from a level of perks, weapons, specialists, utility. Everyone feels like there's a level of customizing it to your playstyle.
Yeah, there's so much to look at, Shift. I just can't wait to get my hands on it, but just having that ability to use the overclock feature to extend the life of some of the
Ooh, that
streaks.
light look
And of course, looking
God.
at all of this on these beautiful maps in this interactive space here, coming up on Hardpoint on Toshin. Method said it was his favorite map, Shift, so let's see if he's gonna pop up on this one, but those ARs, they've been pretty dominant here today.
I know all you Ranked Warriors CDL fans just inched a little bit further forward in your seat to see how exactly Hardpoint will play. And we're taking a look at least at Arctic Gamer for right now, and their team is dominating, so he's just going to hang out, try to get some of the sniper gameplay going through here. So with this, I will say, I played Toshin yesterday on this mode particularly, and just, you know, I got to get into my little CDL roots right here. I think this map is going to be viable. It feels super awesome. The points are dynamic. They feel like they're really balanced in terms of location, position, how you spawn around them, how spawn.
Let's go.
Everything feels really, really solid. I'm glad we're getting our first taste of Hardpoint on this map.
And on Toshin too, we saw a little bit of VS Recon there, a little sniper play coming into action, which is a very,
Yo, it looks,
very,
okay.
feasible weapon here. But, oh, around the alleyway, Aiden does get sniped by one. And, well, I love this map on Tushin. There's a lot of mixed spacing that we see here, too.
Yeah, and I think it's just, again, how you utilize some of these high ground positions, watching over hard points. This is hard P1 right here. You do have those windows that are on the other side. It feels like a power position, but the thing about it is you can bounce off that destroyed train, still get a look into that location, and try to at least battle up against it. So it doesn't feel as dominant as other high ground positions had in the past. I think there's also just a really good balance and design of talking high ground to high ground. It just, everything feels very level and neutral when it comes down to how power positions would normally feel versus what we're getting in this game, thanks to how the Omni movement can be combined with the wall jumping.
Yes, in the park and like market areas, you see those windows which do promote a lot of upper level fights, and then lower level, you can have submachine guns go at it on the ground level. So those ARs, as you'd mentioned, getting set up into those power positions. We see Aiden kind of cleaning up the rest of this hill time. He does fall to a nade, but nonetheless, Scout Pulse, I want to point that out. You could basically use that as advanced UAV if you overclock it twice.
Yeah, that's the other fun thing about it, just kind of hearing the inside information about it, but seeing it in application is different. The overclock system is going to allow for players to really customize their experience, not just in how they build their loadout, but how it affects your team and just the lobby in general. As you're seeing, the UAV reveals are coming through right now.
Oh, the UAVs!
So in terms of a possible comeback, this is looking pretty decent, going from 1 to 2 pretty smoothly, and having an idea of where the spawns are going to be. Aiden's just locking down the OBJ.
Well, Herman Miller Gaming is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty Next.
Oh my God, what the maps look nice. Oh,
for supporting us and definitely keeping us locked in here during Next.
Chairs are elite.
You get the robot as a kill streak, bro. That's crazy. The freaking robot.
Yeah, I think the other thing that we talked about a lot, with the players yesterday, the creators yesterday, with how different the maps look aesthetically, there is still this innate ability to very visibly see your opponents. And, I was talking to Brittany quite a bit, one of the level designers, about the map design philosophy and kind of experiencing a futuristic or near futuristic atmosphere while still trying to make it feel immersive. And she was very specific in talking about, we want to be able to really see the different sight lines that a player can have. We don't want to really clutter things with too much high ground, too many windows, too much stuff that's on the ground around you.
Yo, that's perfect right there.
Dude,
I feel like Black Ops 2, bro. That's what it feels like. I mean, I don't got the feel, but that's what it looks like to me.
Everything right now.
But those, I love that you point that out, because the derailment structures, right?
It looks just like Black Ops 2 or something.
You can see those broken structures really do work as vantage points.
Damn, that man had 86.
Brittany, it's a great job at just kind of like mixing the two, and with the vertical sight, the vantage points all around these alleyways. There's just so many ways you can cover too, as well as those open mixed areas.
Yeah, I think that the other thing is, a lot of these maps, when we look at 3-lane based maps, which again, there is an inspiration towards a lot of this. And as we get equipped for precision, Hamilton is entering the Call of Duty franchise space, the special edition khaki field automatic.
Give me that head, boy. Oh.
Some time to talk to the Hamilton representatives, and wow, it's cool. I actually have the watch on right now that was used in Interstellar, the Murph watch. Very clean, very comfortable, so make sure you check out Hamilton for that limited edition if you're looking to up your wrist game. But getting back to the point, again, you've got these central POIs, especially in a map like Hardpoint. You see those interest points immediately, but how you connect between the lanes feels really smooth, really fluid.
Oh my God.
It doesn't feel like you're held back by trying to take these tight routes to get from place to place, which I love.
And it feels like each map is like that, right? We saw Deus.
The maps look good. Maps look good.
Forge, right? And every single map, the map transition from lane to lane is so beautiful. And even if you are using something like the VS Recon, depending on what types of specialties and perks that you have attached to it, you can move very fast. And MZ, a reputable sniper by far for so long in the community, she's working at really well.
Ooh.
One shot, one kills.
She's a demigod? Ooh.
Are we going to see a quad?
Oh. She cooking.
Almost a chance for some.
Oh.
That almost to the
demigod? She's a demigod?
Almost absolutely tore apart the entire lobby. But yes, we do, MZ. We take those.
Definitely some nice shots there. Almost through the wall, but we saw a little bit that
right there.
earlier.
Here we go.
Oh, hold on. The sniper went in Viz? Hold on. That was in what? The camo sniper? What the? Dude, that was invisible.
Okay. Here in the strategy strategies on that one. She knows exactly what she's doing here, but they are dominating right now. Another one goes down. Gosh, this is a sniper we have to try when we're home.
You know,
that thing went in
I
Viz.
gotta just reveal my position here on it. I know the community talks about it a lot when it comes to the competitive side
She
of
cooking.
the esport. Are we gonna see snipers in the game?
Oh, she could get that
to
one.
See this one. But the official pizza of Call of Duty is Little Caesars. If you're feeling hungry while checking out Call of Duty Next, feel free to get on in there.
Yo, we gonna have some Little Caesar codes again. Chat, I remember last time Little Caesar stuff.
Talking about the new dog score streak, of course, and courtesy of Little Caesars, we get to see a little bit more with him as we sat down to talk to Dog for a pep talk.
Where you at? Dog.
What's up, everybody? This is Little Caesars Pep Talk with the side of Black Ops Intel. I'm your host, Chris Puckett, joined by a very special guest. We got T-Dog Smitty and T-Dog
Smitty.
Special present for you. You hungry?
I'm hungry, bro.
Let's eat, my friend. Bring him in.
Oh.
My guy.
Yo, the robot dog.
Thank you so much. A robo delivery service. It's launch week, it's reveal week. What's the content strategy?
Get as much content as humanly possible. First, we want to look at the maps. Black Ops 2
Yes.
back.
What's going to be new in this game that you're pumped for?
The wall bouncing.
Weapons, I saw the camera.
He said the wall bouncing?
The best thing they're doing this year is it's any mode you want. So campaign, zombies, warzone, multiplayer, you name it, they got it.
Give me the day one. I need to get to Prestige as fast as possible. Loadout. What are you running?
Holy moly. The M8 felt really, really good when I used it. The Peacekeeper felt great.
If
They brought the Peacekeeper back?
For anyone who wants to become a Call of Duty creator, what pro tips do you have for us?
Don't just go live for 4 hours, mindlessly doing random stuff. Have a strategy.
Final question. This is the Little Caesars Pep Talk. Where can I find more content from T-Dog Smitty?
YouTube.com/TDogSmitty.
For all of you at home, it is time to open the Little Caesars app, accept the Call of Duty challenge, complete it, and you could win Black Ops 7. Yeah, a free copy.
Hey, he said I'm ready to eat the pizza. He's like, man, stop talking. Look.
Squad up with George Kittle, maybe T-Dog Smitty. Number 85, Little Caesars Call of Duty. Does it get better than that? I didn't think so.
And he was like ready. That man was ready to eat it.
And we gotta love that dog. By the way, our creators are rocking Corsair peripherals throughout the venue, so you at home can enter for a chance to win the peripherals bundle by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and use the hashtag below. But we'll be right back, and more Black Ops 7 coming right up.
Yo, what? He actually do got the robot dog.
Dominate every game on a big screen TCL QD Mini LED TV with 144Hz native refresh rate and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. TCL, the official TV, Call of Duty. Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Operators, get ready to ride the special edition Polaris Razor Pro R and Sportsman XP 1000 vehicles, dropping soon into Call of Duty Warzone. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge.
Little Caesar.
Open the Little Caesars app. Accept and complete the challenge.
What's the challenge, buddy?
You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
Welcome back, Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Looking sick, looking slick. We've been joined by Lawrence Metten, Associate Design Director at Treyarch.
Yo,
Lawrence,
they got the robot dog out.
Going on with Prestige in Black Ops 7. So firstly, welcome to the Only Room. Secondly, tell us more.
Thank you. Yeah, so we have Classic Prestige in Black Ops 7. We have
Okay.
a new journey. Excited to share more about the updates coming to Prestige Master and the icons and things like that as we get closer to launch. But our big story with Prestige in Black Ops 7 is the return of Weapon Prestige. And we're really doing for Weapon Prestige in BO7 what we did for Classic Prestige in Black Ops 6, and that's bring back a fan-favorite progression system in a way that feels faithful to the way it used to work, but also bigger and better than ever.
Okay, the Prestige. Let's check it out.
An even deeper journey for players with their favorite weapons. Lawrence, tell us how this is going to work.
Yeah, so reach max weapon level, you're going to have the choice to enter Weapon Prestige. Doing so will automatically unlock a unique prestige attachment that each weapon in the game has. And these are chunky, build-changing attachments that really change the way those guns play. You're also going to unlock a camo, and the Weapon Prestige system is packed with camos. Remastered Black Ops 2 camos.
See, I knew it. See, yeah, Black Ops 2 stuff. I knew it.
Camos on the screen here. You know we had to do graffiti.
That's Black Ops 2 most. They got all the graffiti.
One of my favorites.
Oh, it's so many.
Yeah, the graffiti was tight.
Camos, attachments, Prestige has got it all going on. But Lawrence, it feels like Black Ops 7 is seriously about the camos this time around.
I like the
we're
graffiti.
Going big with camos. So we have their core camo grind. We have camos in Prestige. We're going to have camos in our live seasons. So weekly challenges, we'll have 2 camos per season, an animated camo to chase for completing that system. We're going to have camos in our seasonal events. And, I mean, we're going big with camos. There's a redacted camo.
We heard people like camos.
The jacket don't lie, folks. The jacket don't lie.
Yeah, he came prepared. Like we were like, there's only one thing you're allowed to wear.
He's working through his headshots. He's early in his journey.
I'm 5 headshots in.
Yeah.
All right, I know we all love the camos. Matt, what's your favorite one?
So Lawrence mentioned we've got some remasters, some reimagines. I worked on Black Ops 2. One of my favorites. It does relate to a breakfast meat.
You know I've been outside your office with sign picketing for this one.
You have been sliding bacon strips under my office door.
Subtle,
but we took it. So hey, I'm gonna go with bacon. Bacon camo.
And it's never looked better.
It's sizzling in this game.
Hot. It sizzles. It's greasy. It's all of the
all the things.
Okay, so while we unlock these camos and more throughout this progression journey, the best part is if you make something awesome, you can now share it with your friends. A first now in Black Ops. Lawrence, can you explain the sort of the build share for us?
Yeah, weapon build sharing. We wanted to do this for a long time. We've finally been able to do it with Black Ops 7. You can send a build you've created directly to a friend. You can grab a build from the kill cam. So if someone's got your number in a match and you're like, man, what's that guy using? Grab that build, throw it into your loadout for the next game. And then you can also share via build code. So right in the gunsmith is a build code. Edit a build, edit a weapon, and that build code updates. Anytime you see a screenshot of the gunsmith, post it to socials or out of game. Grab that build code, throw it into your game, and you're rocking that gun.
Yep.
My days of digging through the spreadsheets are over.
Yeah, I can join
I'm
my
so excited.
I'm going to join my pro friends and be like, what's the build? They're like, here it is. Bang, straight into my loadout. Sick, that's so cool.
It's, I spent a lot of time on the social medias looking for meta builds, so I no longer have to do that. I can just grab a code, and I will also, we saw Pablo talking about our weapons earlier. I will often hit him up on a Saturday night and be like, hey,
if you want to know anything,
what is the best
Pablo's
weapon,
your
Pablo? Now you can just send me a code.
Yeah.
Pablo build codes are blessed. If you get a build code
Absolutely.
from Pablo,
Maybe we will be blessed and get one from him closer to launch. But we've already seen quite a bit of gameplay today. But one thing we have not seen is modes. More modes. New modes. We need to talk about modes. So we are talking about Skirmish.
That's right.
Which is not in the beta, but will be there at launch. What's Skirmish all about, Matt?
Yeah, so Brittany said we got maps, and I'm going to say we got modes. Skirmish is our high player count 20v20 mode based on Avalon. We will have 2 launch maps on day 1. We'll have Mission Edge and Mission Tide. They're very different. We've got one kind of skyscrapers, ritzy, glitzy, glamour, wingsuit, grapple all over the place. Then we've got one that's a bit more grounded and plays a bit more like a familiar multiplayer play space. We love our high player count modes at Treyarch. We've taken inspiration from Fireteam. We've taken inspiration from Combined Arms. We've got something really exciting for day 1.
Nice.
Really, really exciting stuff. We also have a new mode that we're going to be seeing live gameplay for today called Overload. What's that about?
Well, we're going to find out. Back to the studio.
My name is Miles Ross. I'm here with Joanna, lead game designer on all things modes here in Black Ops 7.
So tell me about modes. What do you and your team do?
My team focuses on designing game modes here at Treyarch.
There's one mode that we would love to talk about, a brand new mode called Overload. What is that?
It's a 6v6 objective mode. You have 2 zones, they have 2 zones. Your goal is to secure the overload device and pick it up and capture it in one of the opposing team zones. Once you secure the device, you have an outline on you to indicate that you have the device. By bringing the device to one of the zones, your team gets 1 point. Your goal is to get 8 points to win the match. And it's been great working on this mode with our partners at Binox.
What happens after I score? Does it respawn in a set position or is it random?
An overload device will spawn in one of those 3 locations. The rotations of each spawn is predetermined for each map.
Excellent! This sounds like a very competitive mode.
Oh yes, it is very competitive. It requires a lot of team coordinations and strategies.
Sick. Okay, when it comes to internal playtests, are you guys going crazy? I mean, who's the goal scorer for you guys?
I would have to say I'm the one who tends to be the one picking up the objective and running the device. Mainly because I'm an objective player, and a lot of my team members, like Matt Trons and Colin Overhaul, they are the slayers in my team. So they tend to clear it my way, and so that I could capture the zone.
So the boys are allergic to the objective. Noted. Good to know. Are there anything within the sandbox of BO7, any new tacticals or anything fun you would recommend using in the mode?
I would suggest you equip the new Sight Grenade. It activates hallucination of enemies that are not there, and so when they shoot them, they just burst in red mist. It's fantastic.
So if I get hit by a sight grenade, I will hallucinate, see things that aren't really there.
Yes.
And I can engage with them. And my teammates just think I'm going crazy and shooting walls.
Yes, correct.
That's how I know I'm in trouble. This sounds so much fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And we get to play this in the beta as well.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see y'all in the beta.
Thanks, Joanna. Back to you guys at Next.
And you can play Overload in the beta. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans.
Early
Get
access,
to
open
Black
beta.
Ops 7 beta
Oh my god.
starting in just 2 days on October 2nd. Plus, don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2 of early access to experience a taste of zombies with survival. Pre-order beta starting tomorrow. And remember, when you play the upcoming Black Ops 7 beta, you can earn all the new rewards in-game, usable in the beta and in Black Ops 7 at launch.
PC players.
If you plan on playing the Black Ops 7 beta on PC, you must have Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 enabled to get in on the action. This is part of an ongoing effort by Team Ricochet to make sure Call of Duty players have the most secure and competitive play. Check out the QR code for more information on how to make sure your machine is compliant. Now let's check out some Overload.
Woo! I cannot wait to see some Overload. I know all of us are itching to see if there's going to be a competitive future in this brand new mode. Some historical nostalgia, kind of maybe leaning on some previous game modes, but something that is so dramatically unique. And with the new mode comes another new map. Let's open up and find our way into the Australian desert of exposure to check out Overload. Take me through just this first half of the game that we're about to see here, Dream Crazy. What are we looking at?
This map looks wild
Yo.
from a standpoint, but you really do have the ability to work to the sides. We have a suspended guild crate, which allows jumping across ladders to gain higher vantage points, and then you have this like indoor control room, which kind of like acts as a node for closed areas, good for holding exits and entrances.
Absolutely the case. Again, some of the keys as we see Simp's team run away with an 8-1 victory. Here are the things that we just need to point to. You saw it in the opening video. The key is to get to 8 total points overall. That gets you a net win. But I think for those that are thinking more on the competitive structure, really the mode is set up into be 2 different halves. You can get 4 points in a particular half. That immediately ends the half and you switch sides so that way you're not just sitting on one side of the map the entire time.
Exactly. It makes it a little bit more fair that way, switching the sides, and then of course should we get there over time, right? We'll talk about that there later.
We will talk about that later.
We will.
But that was just a small look at exposure. We also have another new map for you to get.
What new map? What is it? Yo, look at that. Yo, that look good.
And this is really fun, and I didn't actually realize.
I need one of those lights in my room right there. I need a light like that.
As you run through some of the
Gotta buy one of those.
the map, you actually leave footprints behind. So not
What?
only is this a 3D imprinting-based facility, but Imprint also lends towards that other new mechanic of being able to see some of those snow footprints as you walk through.
Now I gotta ask her, do we hear the crunching? You know, does it really get that realistic? But that's something we've heard.
I love the crunching sound.
On Imprint, this is also another one.
Hold on, what?
Facility,
We
right?
hold on. We running on walls like that? Wall jumping?
The map, and then
Oh
also
no. Yeah, this Black Ops.
around the map, but also an
Jay, he just jumped on the wall.
And control, lifts people up in those upper snow zones.
Indeed the case. And this is also an overload mode that we're seeing at the moment. And another thing to point to, that overload device has 3 different spawn points, and you heard Joanna talking about it, per map. They're set locations. But where it spawns may determine what exactly your setup and strategy is going to look like as you try to score, whether that be at the A or the B point. So really interesting dynamicism being brought into this new game mode that I think, again, fuels that competitive spirit that we're all looking for.
Wow.
Yeah, indeed. And some of the spawn points and the fact that, again, that it does rotate around the map, it really kind of just allows you to set things up here. But an extra shout out here to Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast. Head to callofduty.com. CallOfDuty.monsterenergy.com, to see how you can earn bonus in-game rewards.
I'll tell you, I am a Monster fan, and I've been picking up that no sugar white Monster, and yep, there are still beta rewards being pushed on.
I see that.
Make sure you get you some immediately. Another one of those spots, again, that overload device.
Chat, you better type in beta codes, man.
With the device, well, there's no cheese in terms of possession. It'll just pop right back up to where you fell off the map. So you don't have that stall tactic that could sometimes be used to give yourself a bit of a competitive advantage if you find yourself up like Stephanie's team currently is.
Yeah, some of the players had a little play test of that and trying to throw it off the map and realize, okay, we can't get set up on reset. We have to play from this awkward position. So that really does force some of these players to really rethink their strategies.
Absolutely the case. So again, keep your eye on it. As that overload device, we also notice that as you either capture it or have it in possession, rather, I should say, or if the enemy does, an outline will reveal your position. So something, again, to kind of keep in mind in terms of what am I actually doing? Where am I going? How's my team setting up around me? That level of intel gathering is constantly there as you're playing off of the objective. So that's not unfamiliar, I think, for a lot of modes in the past that are possession-based objectives. So something to keep in mind as you experiment with this new competitive mode. You also see where exactly that next spawn point is going to be for the OBJ. So again, things to kind of keep in mind as you play. And as you continue to look further in towards the beta, make sure you shout out and take a look at Polaris, the official Call of Duty off-road vehicle partner.
Wow.
Now, kind of you see Stephanie here. They did have a 5-0 lead, and that red team just kind of inching their way back in, as you can see, because with these minute left here, kind of just seeing how much time that we had before the sides are switched, or if should that need to happen. If we didn't already, I know we're kind of jumping into these games that the day have started, but you can kind of see there does create an opportunity for teams to come back. Plus, with that Omni movement and utilize.
We're keeping the Omni movement. Wow.
And you also see just on the UI right here, Stephanie's able to find a nice 2-piece. That yellow outline revealing that, yep, she is indeed being hunted out. Can you get to the goal in time? Sure can. And
the Omni movement. The Omni movement.
6-2 edge in this particular game. Overload is looking solid. I'm loving it. Xfinity, if you are a partner or at least using them as a provider, Xfinity customers can get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Let me say that again for those that
how?
If you have Xfinity, you get early access to Black Ops 7. Make sure you go and sign up, though, at xfinity.com/rewards.
Pointing out some of the, extra perch streaks, equipment that we're seeing in the game here. We do see, you notice in Overload, EMPs being utilized as well as, a victory comes in for Stephanie and her squad 6-2, but you noticed that, right? EMPs being able to disrupt some of those plays, those push plays with the device.
What are you thinking? Just quickly.
I just want to play!
I hear you. I'm right there with you. Our players are continuing to jump on in, but when we come back, we'll be talking more about camos and more beyond. So don't go anywhere. Call of Duty Next returns after this.
Yo.
AMD, the official
AMD
and GPU partner of Black Ops 7. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. Herman Miller. Check out the latest Embody gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Xfinity customers get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to claim your code today.
Call of Duty
Welcome back, Lawrence and Yale from Treyarch. I am excited to share that we have even more camos to show off. We're not done. As we said earlier, there are more ways than ever to earn camos in Black Ops 7, and that for the first time, that includes a dedicated camo track in the co-op campaign.
Yeah, this is something we've never been able to do before. We have a dedicated camo track in campaign for the first time, and it's really excited to have 16 mastery camos in Black Ops 7. All new mastery camos.
So 4 in each.
4 in each mode. Whether you're playing multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, or co-op campaign, you're going to have a dedicated camo journey and some dope mastery camos to unlock. Let's take a look here.
Oh, that's not the gold?
Yes,
the gold? That thing's shiny.
Master camos.
Dang. Dang.
Molten gold, that looks so good. Moonstone. As well, this is awesome.
Might be one of my favorites in the game. Moonstone.
Yeah, that Moonstone look good.
The Treyarch weapons team has really pulled out all the stuff.
I like the Moonstone. Yo, it's like a chromey blue.
Flux.
It's like chrome.
I'm loving the sort of star details on the handguard as well. There's so much going on.
Guns look incredible.
That does look clean.
And of course, obviously, for all this stuff, like
Nah, I don't care about the green. I don't.
Works across every single mode for the first
I think
time.
Moonstone.
So you can earn this and still be 1 to 55. It is huge.
It's the first look at the co-op campaign mastery camos, but we got to look at the multiplayer ones as well. I mean, I'm going to be playing all of these now. A wonderful time to be.
That's Cap. You ain't gonna be playing. He Cap.
These are some of the multiplayer camos that we can be unlocking. Lawrence, shout and go. Talk to me.
Yeah, the 16 all new mastery camos. Here are the MP ones. Shattered Gold, Arclight. I don't know if we've ever had a shiny or diamond.
This
in
one got a
Call of
lot of
Duty.
cheers in the creator room.
Yeah, it did. That's a real like Black Ops 7 vibe for me.
So much
Yo.
from the team to be able to pull these off.
This one's one of my favorites. I feel like this one's going to be slept on, but I'm saying it.
Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, dude, this is great.
But what could-
You picked a great weapon with a lot of surface area to show off the skin.
Yeah.
Very cool as well.
The drum mug.
And yeah, rounding it
Yo,
out,
no, she's no, that one's clean.
Mastery camo in true final mastery fashion. This thing will change when you shoot it. So all 4 of our final masteries across the game have this dynamic nature to them that is just really awesome with automatic weapons and high caliber guns for sure.
That is so fun. That is so cool. Well, Lawrence, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of camos. There's a lot of rewards. How do I keep track of all of these? Like, let's say I'm having a big session. I've unlocked a ton of stuff. But I was on, oh no, I spilled a beverage on the table and I looked away. Oh no, what did I unlock? Can I find out that?
Great question, Miles. Yeah, so we have a new feature in the game we call the reward feed. Pop open the reward feed from the menu panel, and it's got your history of all of your unlocks. Right
Okay,
there.
that's
so this persists across multiple games, multiple sessions. You can pull it up, see what you unlocked a few days ago, equip content from here, investigate, to dig into challenge screens and things like that, and really going to help players keep track of all this stuff because there's a lot to earn.
That helps a lot. And that was everything from stickers to attachments to weapons.
Everything. And you can equip straight from it. It's great.
Now, Lawrence, Season 1 is coming in hot right after launch, and it sounds like with weekly challenges returning, there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, weekly challenges keep the game fresh each week of the season. So the way this works, each week of the season we're going to have a new piece of gameplay content to unlock for use in your loadouts. This isn't just attachments. We have weapons, we have score streaks in this system. Complete enough challenges and you'll unlock that week's reward with challenges for all 4 modes. So truly connected game. You can complete these challenges in co-op, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Oh, and did we mention it's got camo?
Wow.
And score streaks.
And score streaks.
All kinds of functional gear.
Animated camo every season available in the system.
Hey,
we also have
yo.
another camo if you complete half of the weeks in the season. So a lot up for grabs in our weeklies.
I'm looking forward to the final count on how many camos are in this game. It's going to be insane. Of course, we also have to show some love to our Call of Duty esports fan. The World Series of Warzone is live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific, and we also have some really awesome CDL season planned. And with some full details being released in just a few short weeks, I can say for now, friends, get ready for the CDL to return in early December. Yale, ranked play is now on the tip of my tongue after talking about the COD League. Where can we get that?
So obviously we're bringing a ton of content at launch, season 1. Big thing for us is just making sure we have the best ranked experience possible. Ranked play is coming in season 2. We've already been playing with a bunch of pros. Everyone's getting excited. So much gear. And Lawrence, there's a couple also feature additions to that for people to explore.
A couple things we can mention today. We're bringing back placement matches to get players closer to your rank faster.
Right.
And we know players want surprise camos.
Whoa!
And so we're doing ranked camos each and every season. So get your gold camo, platinum.
Gotta have bragging rights. It's key.
So ranked play coming to multiplayer in season 2. Now, speaking of the live season, I've heard it said that season 1 is going to be the biggest season in Black Ops history in terms of content.
Dang, bro, you got.
Can you confirm?
So we are absolutely bringing it on this game. This is from
Yo.
launch to the end of season 1. We will have 7 multiplayer maps. 6 of those multiplayer maps are full
my
6v6.
goodness.
This is the most we've ever done. You can expect so much of this.
Yeah, and you said too, like a mix of some fan favorites returning from Black Ops 2, but also those brand new maps.
Yep.
And if I'm hearing you right, that doesn't even count what we're bringing to zombies in season 1.
That's right. 3 maps in zombies, so obviously you're going to see some of that here. But in season 1, we're bringing 3 new maps, 1 round-based zombie map and 2 new survival maps. So this will be the biggest in franchise history.
Oh my goodness, we are wrapping up multiplayer here, but every year there is one Black Ops map. Because you're talking about them, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without it, so Yale, I gotta ask.
I think some of our fans may have a guess on what this is. Absolutely, Nuketown is coming back, harkening back to some of the love for Black Ops 2. It is awesome, Nuketown 2025. Looks incredible. All the new tech that we have, it's a banger.
The
It always
colors
is.
are popping.
It is super fun, and we are excited for people to get to see this shortly after.
What is that, Nuketown?
Yeah, and
Nuketown?
obviously, like, with the
Nuketown?
VO2 fans out there, I think people are going to be really excited
What a
about
new-
this version of Nuketown. So.
Yo, they just trying to show it off. What, Nuketown?
Indeed. Well, fortunately, folks, we can all get our hands on Black Ops 7 multiplayer in the beta this week.
Nuketown!
And I cannot wait to play with some of my friends. Full disclaimer, you know exactly who you are.
Lawrence, Yale, thank you so much. Coming up at next, we are getting a look at Zombies live
Oh,
on a brand new map, Ashes
Chill.
of the Damned.
Chill.
Stay tuned.
Chill. Chat, tell him to chill. Chat, tell him, yo, chat, so far, man, everything feels sweet, feel good. I needed that because of some music. Oh my God, they gonna show zombies? On that guy, I've been future and all that time. Oh my God, bro. Grizz, are you hype? November the 14th. Grizz, are you hype for Black Ops? So, I don't know, chat. I don't know.
Scuff Gaming.
Chat, I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. I don't know.
Call of Duty. Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty. Unleash the beast with Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Call of Duty. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize, a trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
Yo.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, where we are moments
Zombies.
away from getting hands-on with Black Ops 7 Zombies, but things are getting a little scary. It is our very own survival map. Look at this.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Yo. Bruh.
I know. Y'all are confused.
Yo.
So was I. But as they say,
yo,
this too shall pass.
Yo.
Let the carnage begin. Old Tessie and Ted together again.
Boom rubber.
I want to look at that too, chat. Yo, oh my god. They start playing music. What the? Yo, that joint look crazy, bro. Chat, that looks. Yo, what the? Survive the dark. Oh, recall yourselves. Oh no, you can. Yo, dude, I'm still getting Black Ops 2 vibes, bro. But with the zombies more intense zombies. Yo. Hold on, what? Did he freaking have a freaking... Yo, what the freak is that? It's like a hand skull. It's like he had like a... What? He had a zombie skull hand. Shooting green stuff out. Yo, what the... Okay. Yo. Alright. November the 14th. Play it day one on Game Pass. Oh my god.
What a trailer, what a song!
Yo!
Once again with another banger.
Yo!
Kevin Drew. I am so excited you're here, Steve Bianchi from Treyarch. Might I say, welcome to the party. Like our old friend with Toffin.
Welcome to the Dark Ether as well.
It's time.
Bruh.
But we're talking all about Black Ops 7 Zombies. And Zombies reveal was massive, Kevin. So let's just start a big picture. How did the team think about building the Zombies experience for Black Ops 7?
Yeah, so Ashes of the Dam really just represents what we want to do with Zombies this year. Just as we, the player, have been sent into the Dark Ether, this map is a Bermuda Triangle where all of these locations, and it's the biggest round-based Zombies map we've ever made. Every single one of these locations has been sent into the Dark Ether in various time periods, and each one has a unique story and atmosphere. And what was so important with this map was kind of looking back at Transit in Black Ops 2.
Right.
And something very unique about that map was bringing real consequence to moving from location to location because you had these extremely dangerous roads between. And so it's a real decision as a squad. You don't want to just go out on those roads. You want to move together.
Yeah.
And so today what the players are going to be playing here is a smaller part of the map. We want to preserve most of the experience for everyone at home on launch day. So what's going to happen is at 30 minutes, we're going to trigger exfil automatically at the next round, and everyone at that point, it's try to get out alive.
And no main quest.
No main quest.
Is turned off,
All
so
the
no
quest
spoilers.
stuff is turned off.
No spoilers.
There's still plenty to experience today in this map.
Awesome stuff. And just a taste of zombies. We've talked a little bit about Ashes of the Damned. Let's take a journey now inside the map. Hopefully our creators are prepared for what's about to come their way. Yes, once again, descending deeper into this absolutely incredible map, guys. It's glorious to look at. A little surprise as well. I don't know if our creators are
Got
locked
some
in.
help on the way here.
Are they going to see it? Are they going to notice? Oh, I see the lights already. Here she comes. Oh, it's the Wunder vehicle to the rescue!
That's old Tessie for ya.
Tessie's actually here at Next.
Yes.
A lot of our creators, including ourselves,
Yo, that's crazy.
the real thing, jump on it. There's a Wonder Weapon on the top. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've been so excited about this map, and I'm so glad it's finally out there. We can talk about it. It's in the hands of our creators. So the live gameplay is kicking off. It's time to hop in. Let's take a look. Okay, so Steve.
We're
Where are we at? We're seeing somebody, Mama K's getting in Tessie right here, I think, at Janus Towers.
They're starting off at Janus Towers. It's transition from Black Ops 6 to here. They're going to have to get the Wonder Vehicle running. They're going to try to get to either the farm or Blackwater Lake. When they're there, they're going to experience some horrors. This is a creepy map. The Van Dorn farm is just terrifying. I love the barn there. There's like bodies hanging.
They're actually showing
They
this.
can break their arms off, fall down and chase you. Well, now they're in the fog.
You took no time to get in Tessie and start going to the roads between.
Oh my goodness!
Tessie's already taking a beating.
That is one of the new enemies on the back of the
Yeah,
Tessie.
You actually could drive
and
now.
you can see that they're little gremlins and they love being in the fog. And they just took care of Tessie already. They're really good at jumping on and just starting to just tear it to pieces. Hopefully she gets out of there because it gets really hectic. So.
I was about to ask you, so obviously in these spaces between the locations on Ashes of the Damned, now, you can get out of the Wonder Vehicle, but Steve, should you get out of the Wonder Vehicle?
Well, we call this the fog. These roads, these transitions between areas, it's very dangerous. The round rules are not the same as regular rules here. So zombies can continually respawn, and when you try to kill them, they actually just poof into like dust and can reform, right? So you have to just try your best to get through there. You gotta run, you gotta fix the car really quickly and get out of there because you're not gonna be getting points, you're not gonna be getting drops or power-ups. So keep on, make it through.
So we're obviously seeing the Wonder Vehicle there, but we need this. This map is so big that we need a vehicle to get around it and drive between each of the areas. Kevin, what does it mean to have old Tessie at RVZ?
Yeah, so this is a true Wonder Vehicle, and we call it the 5th member of the squad because Tessie is so essential to your success in this map. We just saw you absolutely need her to get from place to place, but even beyond that, you're going to be powering her up and upgrading her. Initially, you'll find she's a bit slow and disrepair, but the first thing you do is find a familiar bus driver's head in the starting area and install it in the dashboard of Tessie. So now you've got to get a bit of a automated repair and some personality as well. And then from there, I think we'll see a lot of that today is getting the Pack-a-Punch. You're eventually going to get to Ashwood and find a disrepaired Pack-a-Punch. And you're going to take that jet thruster, put it in the back of Tessie, give it a boost jump, as well as, for the first time ever, giving yourself a mobile Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing Mama K like she's loving the map right now. She's looking up. What a moody, lighting situation you have throughout.
Yes. There's a lot of atmosphere in this map. It's very creepy. Each space is just very unique.
So what is the name of this location? This is
Blackwater Lake. It's this old cabin that's been transported here just as everything else. This is really a Bermuda Triangle type of area. So all manner of places from all over can show up here. And it's just cool. The really cool thing too you'll see is there's unique zombies to each area. So there's some lost hikers here, some backpackers and stuff. In Janus, you'll see Janus Tower security and employees there. Really cool detail.
Okay, so we're back in Tessie. Steve, what are some of the upgrades? What are some of the other upgrades that you
See,
can
the Abomination skin upgrade is one of my favorites. So you're increasing the durability of the vehicle there, which really helps. It actually is chomping through zombies as you're driving through them. The beam attack is super powerful. It just blasts through, cuts through your enemies. It's great. There's also the DG2 turret, which we just saw. Super helpful. You get a player on top of there, help clear the hordes ahead of you. Its electric attack can chain to other enemies. It's really, really powerful, really awesome.
Kim, this doesn't look like the cabin anymore.
No, so we're back. We're over at Van Dorn Farm. So right off the bat, you can get to go left or right, and this is the other path. And somebody got lucky and got a ray gun at round 6, which is awesome.
And it's skunk, so that can only go one way.
He's a lucky boy.
So this is, lovingly referred to on our team as the murder barn. Talk to us a little bit about what's going on here.
So the Van Dorn family, they got to the Dark Ether here. They're just a murder family. They're crazy. They took out everybody. You see the bodies hanging here. Some of them are still wriggling around and moving. These zombies can break out. They can break their heads off, jump down and chase after you. So it's just super cool horror vibes in there. It's terrifying. I love it.
So someone just got to Ashwood, and they're upgrading the Tessie with the Pack-a-Punch here. So they've already got the power up, and Ashwood is kind of our central location. It's this 1800s kind of western town that was just dropped in this place, and it's kind of right on top of this chasm. So if you look up, there's this massive bridge but the generator. It's just a really cool space. A lot of verticality. Combat roll actually is really useful in this place. Just be able be able to jump off that bridge and just roll right over to Tessie at the garage.
You got any augments for that?
Yeah, flopper. Totally supports combat roll. So
it's great. You got to think about wall jumping as well as rolling now. There's a lot of flopping going on.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of opportunities for some purple explosions.
But before we get too far on Ashes of the Dam, this is such a big map. I want to throw it back to Treyarch so we can learn a little bit more.
I'm joined by Anthony, Senior Lead Designer on Zombies here at Treyarch. So welcome, how you doing?
Pretty good, how you doing?
I'm very ready, I'm very excited. We've got to talk about the all-new, massive round-based zombie map, Ashes of the Damned. Tell me everything.
Yeah, Ashes of the Damned is one of our biggest maps ever. It's around the studio, we like to call it a kind of Bermuda Triangle of these varied locations that have been host to terrible events that have caused them to be pulled into the dark ether.
Bad things happening all over the place, and now they're all in one central location for us to play with. Yeah. It sounds perfect. Okay, so there are many locations that we're sort of dealing with and we can talk about on this map, but where do we start?
So you'll start outside of Janice Towers, but you're definitely not in West Virginia anymore. This is a dark, ruined version of what we saw at the end of Black Ops 6. The upheaval and destruction around you really drives this home and sets the tone for what's in store. From there, you'll have two choices. One road leads to Van Dorn Farm, the other leads to Blackwater Lake Cabin.
Okay, choose your own adventure. Let's go to Farm.
Van Dorn Farm is an homage to Transit Farm ripped straight out of a horror movie. This was the home of a murderous family complete with an underground kill bunker and a barn lined with their unfortunate victims hanging from the rafters.
Extremely spooky. Okay, if we go back, let's head to the cabin. What have we got there?
Yeah, Blackwater Lake Cabin is where a famed horror director drowned his lead actress, believing her death would birth the ultimate terror. But as it so happened, the lake had other ideas.
Okay, Anthony, I appreciate you not giving away too much. There's, spoiler-free territory here. What's beyond the cabin, though?
Regardless of which of these paths you take, you'll end up in the fractured southern Georgia town of Ashwood. And this is the central location of the map. Ashwood was the site of a massacre, and cracking the veil, pulling the town into the dark ether.
Oh, this is cool. Every location has such a unique sort of story piece to it.
Yeah.
And there's so much storytelling going on. What does this mean, though, that we are trapped in the dark ether?
This is super exciting because anything goes in the dark ether, and we get to go to some truly incredible places throughout our seasons as a result. We're coming out strong with Ashes of the Dam. We've got a Wonder Vehicle. We've got a moody vibe. And we know that this map will deliver that atmospheric experience that Zombies fans have been asking for.
Anthony, it sounds absolutely brilliant. It looks brilliant. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Thank you so much, mate. We've got more Zombies gameplay coming up.
We sure do, Miles. Guys, a new Zombies map means that we've got to see some new monsters. We got a little taste, but I mean, what else are we looking out for in the dark ether?
Yeah, so just going back to those Ravagers, you saw them like tearing Tessie apart. They're just little jerks. Any loot that drops, they'll immediately gravitate for and try to eat. So you want to, little loot pigs, you want to stop them. And, they hang out in the fog normally, but in the special rounds, the fog rolls in.
Oh.
And that gets really intense when these guys are all coming in at farm or any of these locations.
Speaking of intense, we have the Zersa here. This thing is massive, it's terrifying, it's wet and slimy. It has beehives on it that actually can detach, fly at you, and attack you with zombies, right?
Yes.
These also reveal weak points on it. You can shoot those and go.
Yo, chat, as you hear, this is the new Call of Duty, bro. Yo, guys, we about to end right here. Yo, this your boy Big Body Grizz. Yo, I love this, man. Hey, I'm out, bro. I'm out.